Hello everyone, I'm DannGamerMan. We're back again in the park because I want to get this game finished. I'm that intrigued into the story. I think she may have a bit of dementia? Yes, she may have a bit of dementia. My brain can't think straight. Depression. Or some form of mental illness. And this is all in her head and she's actually wandering around the park. She snuck in, all that lot. So I'm gonna go head over to where I believe I'm supposed to go, where the bumper car crashed. So I'm gonna head that way first. And just put the run on. So I just like running around in a theme park on the night time because I'm not scared of any clowns. Because clowns are creepy. Actually, it's more that Dalek sound I keep hearing every now and again. Look at the shadow. I still think that sky is absolutely beautiful and I keep running into them. What the hell was I doing? I was halfway up the steps, yeah, up the rocks, yeah, stuck in the fence. Oh, there's one missing. There is an achievement where it says find the missing Ferris wheel cart. I hope I found a torch though, because I have a funny feeling I'm meant to go into that haunted house, and hopefully I will find everything. Can I go any up? No. Oh, it's a page to read. Reading voice. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals and they believe a lot of rumors about the old man Anderson used to do here. I can't talk today at all. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, these fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. I know why the wrench goes missing. Because I've got it. Shh. They'll never know. Those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. So of course this is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies and the thought of all that power just Hello? I hear creaking and noises. Does something do with that gas canister? What was I? Dark energies and the thought of just dissipating beneath the earth here. It makes my skin crawl. Radio sound again. I called in a few favours back in Brooklyn and got someone at a local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do. And it turns out that the old man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Maybe the weird, ominous radio waves I keep hearing. There's the wrench. Where's the missing? It tells me there's something up this rockway. Because my common sense is tingling. Well, considering I can't even jump, that was a waste of time. Wait, dude, my hand's just flapping around everywhere. What is that over there? Oh, there it is! There's the missing thing. I knew it was around here somewhere. I was trying to look at the wrong place, because obviously I've moved my webcam. Whoa! Where the... Is that two missing? Did I get the ticket? Must have done something to trick that. Do I have to go find that one as well? Fuck that. Let's get this movable feast underway. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. How many falling off the... I'm gonna go on this and things keep falling off. You know when things are just not a good idea at all? There's his, just like Hull Fair. Hello.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Common sense. Let's slow this thing down again, shall we? Because some mystical force is gonna speed it up while I'm on it. Are you slowed down enough? Are you? Can I go on you now? Let me on it, Chad. Hey, I see you there. Hey! I saw you controlling this thing. My god, I need some new jeans. Are those Uggs? Am I wearing Uggs in a dismantled theme park? Look at the fog! Look at the sky! Oh, I love the sky. Oh.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale.
That's my Hansel and Gretel.
I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
I think Guy was right about her having depression. Why is the Octotron still moving? Yeah, someone tells me she got depression after her husband died, and it carried on, and after. Bye. Thank you. And after the birth of the child, it then developed into postnatal depression, and things just got worse from there. And my giddy aunt. Someone tells me the therapy she must have had through the years, the pills, that might explain the shock therapy, because that actually used to be a treatment for depression. Oh, she's got one help him. Let's electrocute her. Yeah, like that makes sense.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
And the award for Mother of the Year goes to... what's her name? I can see, because obviously suffering from myself, I can see how she's become, how she's got this train of thought. And where did the other Ferris wheel thing go? Am I meant to go on this thing now? I think so. Okay, let's sit on the bench for a bit and just calm down and try and think rationally. Because your mind can just get so bombarded with these types of thoughts and you don't even realise you're doing it. And
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
You're on it now. Because it looks like fun. Well, it's not one of those things where part of the track is missing. Ride the roller coaster. Oh, you got an achievement. Ups and downs. I actually really like roller coasters. I love going fast.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean?
Hi, Hook.
What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so
Yeah, follow ordering a pizza.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
You always were.
Whoa, whoa. I thought that was a camera flash. Whoa. Okay. I was about this possibly being 3 months back to treatment. I didn't even get time to read that. What the hell did that say? Someone go back and pause. I keep missing these words. What the hell? Anything else? Whoa, whoa. Not safe. I can taste your dreams. I hope they... Fuck-a-doody-dee-dee-dee-dee. Call it now. Callum's dead, and it's probably her fault due to her mental health. Unfortunately, these things can happen. Who's jingling change? It works! The calculations and adjustment. The sticker on that cup just vanished. My calculations and adjustments worked. I need to do it again. The transport and storage mechanism seems to be flawless. What a wonderful day! If only these people... Oi, stop it, sticker on mug. If only these people knew what they were fueling. Oi. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality. And such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. Oh no, a horror game, another horror game where I have to find a key. That's a very smiley desk. Can I get some sense to what the flying smeg is going on here? I may have completely understood it, and I'll be very, very surprised if my theory is correct. Is it the only reason my theory is...
The witch awaits.
Now we have a torch. Achievement unlocked. Hope's light. Wait, this isn't the way out, is it? Nope. Is that a duck? I hear ducks.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
I have a funny feeling the reason he's biting and when you try and soothe him is I don't think you realise you are actually the one harming him. This is getting very, very dark. I apologise profusely if this does actually have any form of effect on people. And yes, I was going the wrong way. Where's... I'm going this way then. Oh, yeah, I have a lot of theories about this. It's because I suffer from it myself, and I don't realise when I'm in a bad way, because I think I'm normal, but I have other people telling me, like, when I'm snapping or stuff like that, you don't realise you're doing it, and it's all up here. And oh, I hate it, I really do. It's actually making me tear up a little bit. But, I'm going to leave it here for now for this episode before we go off into where the laughing clowns are. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully the next episode will probably be the end. I have a funny feeling now I've got the torch. I can now go into the House of Horrors. I didn't even know this place existed, honestly. I've not been paying attention to the maps. So, thank you all guys so much for watching. And if you do suffer from this, when the game's finished, I will try and talk to you about sort of my techniques of how to deal with this and get the emotions out there so you can breathe free. So thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, when the game's finished I will talk about those. If you are suffering, please speak to someone. Don't have to be someone official, just be someone to lend an ear to, a shoulder, just to someone. You don't even have to talk, just sit with the person. You can sit in silence as long as you've got someone there for you. And that's the thought I'm leaving you with today, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Now then, everyone, I am DannGamerMan. Welcome back. It's been a long time coming to Minecraft. No, I've had no voice for the past week because I've just had a virus, but now I'm feeling a lot better.